Hey Hoopers, welcome back. Beautiful July afternoon here in the Adirondacks. Been gardening all morning, but thought I would take a little break to be able to share another combination hoop tutorial for you. I'm labeling this one as a beginner's level 2 because we're still using our larger dance style hoops. For me, this is a 40-inch hoop. And this flow can really be done on any size hoop that you're comfortable with. But for the intents of my beginner series, we're going to use our larger dance hoops today. So I'll demo the combination first. Remember, we'll be doing it on both sides, dominant and non-dominant. And I will be linking the links to the tutorials for some of the tricks that you'll see in this combination in case you need to take a deeper dive into learning some of them. So we're going to be starting from waist hooping, and the really great thing about this combo and this sequence is that it brings us from the waist to off body back to the waist. And I've been trying to structure a lot of these classes like this so that it's easier to learn these combinations and be able to flow and mix and match them between your on body and off body flow. I'll be breaking down each of these moves, but first here's a full demonstration of the full combination. All right, let's break that all down. We're starting with the hoop around our waist hooping. Starting in my dominant spin, which for me is to the left. I'm going to be coming first into a pizza toss and then trying to catch the hoop with my non-dominant hand, my left hand, with an upward facing grip that can send me into my behind the back two-handed helicopter pass. So first the pizza toss. Dominant hand comes in, my palm is facing away. As I get ready to lift and fling the hoop off my body, my non-dominant arm will tuck in close. So pizza toss. So now I'm going to move from here into my two-handed helicopter behind the back pass. I'm going to do this a couple of times. And then next time it comes back to my right hand, I'm going to bring my right hand out to the side, my left hand mirroring it on top, to hinge the hoop for a behind the back smear. So we bring the hoop out, hinge behind the back, isolate up and over to the front for the smear. I'm going to stay with a two-handed isolation. So I'm driving the hoop up to the left. I re-grip my top hand, bring it back down. We'll do 2 of them, or however many feels good for you. The next time I'm down here at 6 o'clock, my non-dominant hand will release as my dominant arm brings the hoop out to the side for a chest roll. So arms are long, we flick up and across. I catch here with an upward facing grip on my left hand. I'm going to bring the hoop right into a C roll. The hoop will travel up my arm, across my chest with a slight inward tilt to come down my extended opposite arm. So up and over. This is going to put me right in position for K rolls. So my dominant hand has an upward facing grip at the bottom. I'm going to let the hoop fall forward, hit my chest, and re-grip to a downward facing grip here at the top. Non-dominant hand comes in. I'm going to do the same thing. Switching arms. Arms stay nice and long. Let's take that from the top. Waist hooping. Pizza toss. Upward grip. Behind the back helicopter pass. Behind the back smear to a two-handed isolation in front. Chest roll. C roll. K roll. I'm going to do 4 of these until the hoop comes down into my dominant hand again so that I can re-grip. I'm coming from the outside with a downward facing grip. So I'm flipping my hand from here to swing my hoop behind the back, So I can swing it forward for a behind the back toss, catch, toss. So from the K-roll. Regrip, back, toss, catch, toss. It's back in my dominant arm. From here, I'm going to bring the hoop down behind my body, keeping it as wall plane as possible so I can step in for a one-handed barrel roll with a 360-degree turn that will bring me back to center. So again, from the K-roll, we are here. Behind the back, toss, catch, toss, down, barrel roll, back to center. From here, we're going to be letting the hoop fall forward and down to create a jump through up to a lasso. From the lasso, we'll be vortexing the hoop down and back around the waist. So let's try that all again from the top before we move to our non-dominant side. Waist hooping, pizza toss. Behind the back helicopter pass with two hands. Behind the back smear to a two-handed isolation in front. At 6 o'clock, chest roll. Bring it down, C roll, K roll. Dominant hand on the bottom for my behind the back toss, catch, down, step in, one-handed barrel roll. I'll bring it back to center, fold in front, step through, up to lasso, vortex down, back to the waist. All right, let's try that the non-dominant way. Pizza toss. Behind the back helicopter pass. And I am going the wrong direction here, so that means I'm going to bring my smear to the opposite side for good measure. A couple of two-handed isolations. Chest roll, C roll, K roll. All right, so in my left hand, we'll be performing the behind the back pass, catch, down, step in, barrel roll, center, hinge, jump, lasso, opposite hand comes in, vortex back down to the waist. So I hope that you have fun with this combination. Slow it down, watch as many times as you need to, and of course, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. Happy hooping, and I will see you next time.